said he's never played Kassadin?
Basically, yeah. If he's played it in a custom, then there's that, but... Alright, we are caught out. Objective timers. No time controls.
You actually saved your minimap changes.
I know, right? Crazy.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, dude, look at this 5-point. It's beautiful. Oh, man. Okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Caitlyn went Doran's, which I feel like is a bit troll. Considering there's so much poke.
Yeah. And Jaren's also like really good on Jhin as well. And they first picked Caitlyn. They slammed Caitlyn first. We went Jhin Karma. Then they did Leona and Vi, and then Valkyrie was just like, "Oh, give me Trundle." So, all right. Big poke here out from Mr. Emerson. I expect Emerson to just win this matchup until level 6, at which point it becomes a little bit cringe.
Yeah.
Okay. Monsky.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Takes an early bad trade. Alright, bot lane a trade of autos. Alright, decent poke onto the Leona. Okay, well now that he knows he started E. Okay, just more poke coming out. Level 2 advantage over to the Jax. He's going to try to just push this early. I will say this Jax is kind of trolling the matchup, going lethal tempo. Alright, really good poke. Really good poke coming in here from Emerson. Alright. I mean, so the farm's not that bad, to be honest, between Teddy and the Jax, so.
Yeah.
And then, well, so here's the thing as well. Notice the difference of pathing between the junglers. Val here has opted for the bot lane focused path, whereas Vi is going more top lane.
Which I think is better. Bot lane's better.
Yeah. Because the thing is, if we set this Caitlyn and Leona behind, it's basically a 3v5 the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Huge trading onto the top side of the map. Now, Teddy has to be careful here because Vi's pathing top lane.
Yeah.
Okay. The failed dive. Jax is now critically low. Vi is here. Here comes the dive.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of a gappy-wappy. Meanwhile, and it looks like we are not going to pan top lane. Misses. Oh my god, and he lives. Holy, it's a disaster.
How did he mess it up?
I don't even know. Like, imagine having no parry.
The parry.
Well, the parry went onto the Jax.
Yeah.
Alright, Emerson out of mana here. Trundle looking to contest the Vi in the river, having spotted her top lane. Austin misses the Mantra Q.
As expected.
Okay. I don't know what Leona was trying to do there. I will say I hate playing against Jhin as Caitlyn, in my experience. So either I'm not a really good Caitlyn, or every Jhin big poke coming out here. Alright, looks like teleport's going to be used by the Kassadin, so TPs are both down mid lane. Trundle once again resuming his bot side pathing. He does have a little bit of tempo on the Vi. He should look to just reset here after Raptors and then path towards his bot camps with the items to then possibly look bot. Leona is spotted going up into river. Jax is now very behind. The Sheen going over to the side of Teddy early means that his damage output is just kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, might be something mid or bot here in a second.
Yep.
Oh.
Vi is looking towards mid lane. Flash is available for the Victor. Kassadin is level 6. And it looks like Vi will disengage, pathing instead, opting towards bot lane. They have no vision. Wave is not crashed in. Let's see how this plays out. I expect a Leona flash E here.
Oop.
Okay, good parry. I believe they spotted the Vi as well. Yes, they did.
I think Leona kind of gave it away.
Yep. And it looks like the trade will go out here mid lane. Vi has been spotted. I don't know what.
He wants that ward.
Oh, here we go. And it looks like Leona is going to go in here on top of the Karma. Meanwhile, Flash comes out for Jhin. 1v1 in the mid lane. It looks like Emerson is going to end up taking that trade. Trundle comes in here. The pillar cancels the Vi Q. Leona flashes. Will it be enough? And it will. So it looks like heal and flash out bot side for a flash on the jungle.
Kassadin 1 HP.
Yeah, Victor won the
Literally.
trade really hard. And this is actually a really bad wave state. I don't know why. Jaren, I don't think, should push this. But I guess, oh, they're trying to get the dragon is what they're trying to do, because
Yeah.
Vi is sort of Omega Lokic W out of the game. Okay. And it looks like, again, just this top lane matchup really favors the Fiora right now. Later on into the game, we will have to see how the side lanes shape up. Vi takes the red buff first dragon, goes the way of Morehead State Blue. We are approaching a 600 gold lead here for the side of Morehead State Blue, First Blood and First Dragon. Item advantage now goes the way of Jhin. Caitlyn not having recalled. Will probably recall off of this wave here. Not much really happening. Not much of a fiesta this game as compared to the Morehead State Gold game yesterday. Very, very bloody, whereas we are having a very slow, controlled game. And I believe that this does favor the side of Morehead State Blue with the Jhin and the item changes as well. That is something we will also have to look out for. Does the Caitlyn itemize properly? We saw yesterday with Morehead State Gold a Misfortune and a Varus try building Ravenous Hydra.
You know,
A little bit of a troll.
there's actually a Caitlyn build where you just go IE and then 2 crit cloaks.
Yeah.
And I believe her headshot does around 790, 80 damage, something like that.
Oh, and the parry goes out here.
Okay.
That Vital proc does not go the way of Teddy, however. Hex Slash used by the Leona. Vi in the area. They are aware of Trundle's existence. Trundle will continue to just go up towards the Scuttle Crab. Meanwhile, Caitlyn left on her lonesome here. Wave will crash in. Decent poke should come out. Meanwhile, it looks like Vi and Jhin. Oh, and it looks like Teddy will probably be forced to flash here. No. Kill will go the way. And it looks like the Vi ult will lock down the Karma. Meanwhile, Jhin gets out. 2 kills go the way of the opposing University of Wisconsin. That's who we're playing. Meanwhile, Trundle on the top side securing the Rift Herald. With no TP up, Jax should be able to get a plate, maybe 2. Kassadin going for the Rod of Ages build. Now, despite recent nerfs to the item, it looks like Trundle is going to come in here, starts auto-attacking. The counter-strike goes through, will miss, and it looks like Trundle is going to ult here. Subjugation goes out, Jax no flash, will ward Q-hop, and is forced to reset here. Rift Herald did also go the side of Morehead State Blue. The missed recall cancel by the bot lane. Leona, Hex flashes into mid lane. Victor, no flash available. Will have to sidestep. Sidesteps the E, very big. The stun goes out, and it looks like the ults will go through anyways. But Emerson will just walk out. Kassadin, no ult. So, ult and Ignite expended by the Leona. Meanwhile, just ultimate expended by the Victor. Is a winning battle. Val here will look to possibly catch mid lane here or go towards the bot side camps. Morehead State still retains about a 100 gold lead. However, at that point, that is kind of negligible. We have a minute till drag. Herald did go to the side of them, though, so plate gold is possible here within the next few minutes before plates fall. They have spotted Trundle on Vision in the jungle. Vi continues to clear her own jungle. Okay, big recall cancel here. We'll see how much that impacts. And it looks like the ult comes through here. The Leona will get hit with all 4 Jhin shots, dodges the Deadly Flourish, and it looks like they will push for the plate's bot here. Vi running bot as quickly as possible. Karma clearing out the minion wave. This should be various plays over to the side of Morehead State Blue. Meanwhile, Victor continuing to poke out mid. The top lane matchup is basically even now. 2 plates go to the side of Morehead State Blue. The Rift Herald will fall. Leona is a little bit too low to engage, so if they tried looking for anything, Kassadin tries going for the rotation, will not. Being forced to stay in lane by the Victor, pushing in the wave. Meanwhile, Teddy, with the Divine Sunderer, has the item advantage on the Jax. If Jax tries to look for an engage here, it may turn against him. And it looks like second dragon here. We are going to have a fight. The Vi is inside of the pit. The Flourish will go down, and they have caught the Vi out. She will flash. A very strong trade for the side of Morehead State Blue, and they will start the second dragon of the game. With Vi blasted out, there's very little chance here of a contest, which means all neutral objectives will go the way of Morehead State here. That was really good what they did as well, the quick collapse. And again, here we see the item advantage. Jax just getting chunked out by the Divine Sunderer from Fiora. The Sheen proc, the healing. Jax right now is in a very rough state. A dive is possible here. We will see what Teddy does, and it looks like Teddy will just get the kill. Jax just completely ints it. I don't know what that was all about. Meanwhile, Vi, staying on the map, very low health, is falling behind Trundle more and more. And it looks like Jax just barely has enough gold for the Divine Sunderer. I think that is a very bad purchase on Jax. I think Triforce, if you're going lethal tempo, Triforce is better. The Divine Sunderer is more for the grasp Q poke kind of build, and what we saw throughout the laning phase was this Jax is not good with those trades. Very great vision control here from the side of Morehead State Blue, and it looks like Victor once again going to be the target of some pressure. However, they are unable to get anything because he is just able to clear the wave and then back up. No overt aggression here. The game, while being relatively even in terms of gold, the dragon stacking for the side of Morehead State Blue does eventually become their win condition. With the Hextech Dragon, that is very big for champions like the Trundle, like the Jhin. And it looks like Kassadin going in for a little bit of a trade here will get stunned up. Just an exchange of health. And it looks like Jhin will be forced to back off the tower here as Leona and Caitlyn push it in. The parry goes through from the side of Teddy. The Grand Challenge will get procced here, and it looks like 3 of the 4 vitals will be procced. All 4 vitals are procced. Oh, Teddy! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh. The fail flash into the queue. Oh, no. It's not as bad as it could be. However, it is still a little bit cringe. We do see Victor walking up here, has the ult available. Tower did fall bot lane in the meantime, so gold has sort of swung the way of, and it looks like one more auto attack goes through. That is big for the Victor, is able to get his passive stacked up. Kassadin going to be the target of some pressure here mid lane as Hunter comes in. Kassadin going to try to ult away. The mid wave is going to be captured. Leona is spotted, and it looks like Jhin and Caitlyn will just be farming up bot lane here. Val here continues to try to push onto this. Fails the R over the wall, is forced to flash, and it looks like the teleport is going to come in here from Teddy. 2 teleports coming in here. Austin Music is going to get blown up here by the Vine. It looks like Monsky is here. The Grand Challenge will not come out as it was used top lane. It looks like Hunter is going to look for the pillar, and Monsky is going to continue to chase. iPlayZed uses the ult over the wall. Emerson, no flash, because remember earlier he used it against the Zed, or the Jax. And that is a huge proactive play here. Meanwhile, Trundle 1v1ing the Vi. No subjugate is available. Caitlyn ult does come through. And it looks like Vi will be forced to back off, though, from the pressure of the Victor in the area. And it looks like they will be able to siege the mid-tier 1. And this is very big. When you are playing a champion like Kassadin or Ryze, you really value the tier 1 in the mid lane because that is your guaranteed safety. That is your home base. And it looks like Morehead State Blue are going to target this top lane Rift Herald area with it being up. And it looks like Teddy is going to walk into the Jinx here. Curtain Call is going to come up. Jinx is going to Justin's punch over the wall. And it looks like Jax is also going to run as well. 3 of the 4 Jhin shots connect. And it looks like the Gravity Field and the parry are utilized. Herald is started up here. Jax has the ultimate available. No Caitlyn, no Leona ult. There is a very low chance they actually contest and win the fight. And it looks like Austin is going to poke away the Caitlyn. And the second Rift Herald goes the way of Morehead State Blue. This is really great macro play here. The gold is now equalized. However, every single neutral objective has gone the way of Morehead State Blue. And with Dragon up in a minute, if this 3rd Dragon goes over, it might just spell disaster for the side of University of Wisconsin farmers.
So Caitlin's actually going
Shield
bow?
bow. Yeah. Oh, the huge parry will not connect, and it looks like Monsky is going to once again be the target of some pressure here. The ult comes out. The Vi ult as well. The Leona ult does miss, however, the suppression comes through. So on the top side, they do secure that kill. However, this does possibly concede this 3rd dragon. University of Wisconsin prioritizing the tower top lane, perhaps. However, you are extending the lane there for the Fiora rather than sort of keeping her pinned to the turret. Karma is spotted on the ward. Top tier 1 will fall. So a temporary tower lead for the side of Wisconsin. However, vision control goes the way of Morehead State Blue. The Herald will be dropped. Kassadin is spotted. No flash. Will Rift walk over the wall. However, this Herald is going to collapse in, and this should just be a free dragon. The wave is getting pushed in. Leona is in the area. No ultimate is available. Caitlyn's pushing in. Leona is spotted. Trundle will walk forward here, and it looks like Leona is going to get caught out. The Deadly Flourish, and Vi just gets obliterated topside. So this should be a free dragon here. They will clear out the vision and make their way back down. Meanwhile, Karma going mid lane for some reason. Not too sure why. Will eventually start pathing back down. Very good vision control. Very good pick coming out here from the side of Morehead State Gold. And it looks like the 3rd dragon will easily go over to the side of Morehead State. I said Morehead State Gold. I meant Morehead State Blue. Soul possibly available in 5 minutes here. Baron up in a minute 30, so if another pick like that goes on to the Vi, it will be a 5v4 scenario, and there may be a dance around this Baron. Now, in terms of overall itemization here, we have more of a utility build coming out from the Trundle with the Iceborne Gauntlet. And it looks like Monsky and Kyrus not recognizing their own vision. The play will not go through. However, Jax can't really play up here. Leona is going to get spotted in this jungle here. So what we have to watch out for is Leona will not get caught. However, they recognize where the vision is. Austin's going to come in here, clear out this vision, secure the Baron side area, and it looks like Leona is going to start pathing up here again. The far side alteration goes onto Pixel Brush. That should be spotted out by the side of Morehead State. They do spot this other ward here next to the Rafter Pit. It will not be taken, though. Now, again, despite being down a turret and down about 1,000 gold, what we have to keep in mind is top tier 1 is still available. There's a lot of standing gold left on the map for the side of Morehead State Blue, and it looks like Vi is going to engage here. The ult goes on top of the Karma. The Trundle is going to come in here. The Counter-Strike comes in from the Jackson. It looks like Val here is going to be chased back here. Monsky's coming in. It looks like Teleport is going to come in as well. Emerson jumps in on top of everybody, and it looks like this is going to be a really peculiar fight with Jhin not in the area. Teddy is going to get blown up completely. However, the pick does go on to the Vi, and with Jhin in the area, this is now essentially a 3v3 with in terms of the health advantage. Jax is going to come in here. Caitlyn will get the double kill. Gale Force away from the Jinx. From the Jhin, rather. And a very negative trade. Just did not sort of respect the engage potential, the lockdown CC. Meanwhile, Leona possibly getting blown up here will be able to walk away with the Solar Eclipse. And the gold lead does sort of balloon now to 2,000. This is where it does sort of get somewhat concerning. However, again, you do have the sole win condition, and worst case scenario, you can give over up to 3 dragons. So you have 15 minutes of scaling time. One thing to note here is also where the gold lies. For the side of Wisconsin, the gold is on their Caitlyn and their Jax. So their AD carry and their split push potential are accelerated, whereas the mid lane sort of control of the Victor has been accelerated as a result of 3 kills going his way. And Teddy really absorbing some pressure here, 2 and 4. However, he has been able to still stay even in farm and is continuing to itemize further. And it looks like Val here has been spotted on vision here. The Leona is in the area. Trundle is going to be collapsed on here. The Jax is in the area. The Leona ult comes down. And it looks like this is going to be a free kill over the side of University of Wisconsin. Just not having a decent understanding of where they are. However, the Vi is going to get blown up here. Teddy is in the area, and it looks like top lane is going to be pushed in here. So the top tier 1 also falls. So now every single tier 1 on the map should be taken. 4th kill over to the Victor. And it looks like Teddy will look to cancel the recall of the Kassadin. Will get canceled, however, Jax is in the area. Dragon up in 1 minute. This will be a very, very huge fight. Now, what we have to sort of keep in mind here as well is how close is Caitlyn to her Infinity Edge. The Infinity Edge is completed, so Caitlyn is very, very strong right now. However, the Shield Bow may prove her greatest weakness, as she does not have the mobility of Gale Force or the true damage of Kraken. However, perhaps the raw damage being more sought after, and it looks like Austin was spotted on vision here towards the top side. Vi will be spotted as well. Emerson walking down here, uses the gravity field, and it looks like Morehead State Blue trying to get some sort of entrance into the pit here. Poke will come out from both Emerson and Austin with the Mantra Q and the Death Laser. Jax has been isolated on the bot side of the map, and it looks like Hunter might have made the call, will not instead. The poke is coming through. Jax is still isolated from this fight with Dragon up in 22. Leona is going to take a decent amount of damage here. The gravity field and the Chaos Storm will come out here. Hunter is searching for the Leona now. The slow comes through, and it looks like they are just going to go for the pick onto the Leona. This is actually very big. The lack of Solar Eclipse is huge, and it looks like Monsky will push off the Vi. So now it is a disadvantageous Dragon fight for the side of University of Wisconsin, as the Dragon will now be started. Jax going for the recall, has the teleport available. However, is he going to be able to actually get here in time? The control ward is inside the pit. That will be the teleport target more than likely of the Jax. However, he will teleport into the bot side bus here. Kassadin sitting over the wall. A Music 10 taking a decent amount of poke, and it looks like they are going to spot the teleport and pull it back. Kaida in. Vi is going to look over to cue the wall. Will Val here hit the smite here? It's at 3,000, 2.5, 2,000. The smite goes the way. The Hex Soul will go to the side of Morehead State Blue, and the team fight is going to start out. The Victor is going to be the target of the Vi ult, and it looks like the kill goes over. The Jax will die to the Fiora, and it looks like the Hextech Soul is going to do work here as he flashes. Rift walks over the wall, and Monsky will catch the kill there, or rather, Jad will, and it looks like the flash comes through, the smite, the Deadly Flourish, and this is a very huge pickup here. The Soul for the side of Morehead State Blue. They will now possibly look for the Baron. The pings are going down. No teleport on the side of Jax. Kassadin is dead for a decent amount of time. No Vi. The Hextech portals will allow the rotation to come in sooner. Leona is going to be walking up here. And it looks like the Caitlyn is going to walk up as well. Teddy is getting dangerously low. The root is going to go down. The poke is out onto the Leona. The Leona is going to get caught out here. They will turn on top of the Leona, and the Leona is going to get blown up. The parry comes through. Monsky will not die, and it looks like A-Music 10 is going in for the duel on top of the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn is going to flash over the wall. The shield, though, is procced. And it looks like the Deadly Flourish will catch her, and this is, again, huge kills going over to the side of Morehead State Blue, and the Baron will be started back up again. Huge team fight victory here with Jax coming in. The Caston trying to come up as well. However, it is going to be a 5v3 at the very best. Smite is available. We will have to see how this plays out here. Vi in the area, and the Baron will fall for Morehead State Blue. So they take a 2,500 gold lead. And they will take the soul. However, again, Austin dies again to the Cassidon. A Music 10 cosplaying Fnatic Hilly saying here.
Jesus.
So one Baron is taken away. However, the gold that is provided and the experience that is provided will accelerate them ahead. Victor, again, is just dramatically ahead of this Cassidon now. The penetration items coming through, preventing the MR purchases. What we do see is the Ravenous Hydra purchase for Fiora, more so for the wave clear than anything. And Jin with the collector purchase, okay. We'll have to talk about that one after the game. I don't know why you're going collector second with the...
He also might be going RFC next because he built the
dagger, yeah. So, who knows, who knows. He's 3-0, so, you know, what can I say?
Yeah.
And it looks like the siege here in the mid lane will not be matched. The Leona on the side here, the Caitlyn just forced to run away. Leona spot on the side, Vi will Justice Punch over the wall, and it looks like the mid-tier 3 will be the target here. Caitlyn is just going to get blown up. The shield boat gets procced, and it looks like Val here is going to walk up here, will get attacked, and it looks like the Chaos Storm is going to come through. The Leona is going to get completely blown up. The Solar Flare will fall, and it looks like the Rue comes out, and the Jin Curtain Call. Ooh! And it looks like this should just be game end, possibly for the side of Morehead State Blue. The inhibitor will fall. It is a 3 versus 5. The bot lane is gone. And they will look to siege on top of the Nexus turrets. Jax in the area. Will he be able to do anything with the ultimate available? Cassidon coming in. Vi in the area. Ultimate is available for the Vi. Will she be able to find her target? And it looks like the Deadly Flourish is going to go on top of the Jax. Jax will die here to the Gale Force from the Jin. And it looks like the second Nexus turret is going to fall. Vi goes in, gets immediately blown up. That was a really great riposte from the side of Monsky. And it looks like Nexus will fall, and Morehead State Blue will take the first game. All right. Morehead State up 1-0. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me my